There is nothing worse, ladies and gentlemen, than opening a wonderful Halloween loot box only to be greeted by a legendary skin for, well, Doomfist or somebody who is not event specific. Well, actually, Jeff Kaplan has been on the forums and he's cleared up some stuff here which I don't think he's ever actually explained before. So what we've got here is a user that goes by the name of Alphalo. He says this: seriously, I have 2 accounts and all loot boxes from Arcade that I got plus some others due to leveling up dropped trash and 1 normal legendary in both a Doomfist and something else that I already forgot. Characters that I do not play at all. For God's sake, the amount of time you ask to get 3k is absurd, and knowing I can get normal legendary skins from them, discouraging me from purchasing them at all. I got the game last year at the end of the same event, so I couldn't get any of the skins, and now probably I'll be lucky if I even get one. Now, that's a very frustrated post, and I can understand, right? Because when you're opening loot boxes, if you're getting skins for like legendary skins which are dropping that are not actually legendary skins for this event, then you can think, well, what's going on here? Like, I don't want these skins. I want the actual event loot, not some random stuff, right? Which is fair, which is totally fair. Jeff says this: normal legendary skins are on a completely different drop table than the event ones. When you get a normal legendary skin during an event, it did not take the place of an event legendary. It's purely a bonus. During events, you have a higher percentage chance of getting legendary skins because you're pulling from the event drop table in addition to the normal drop table. Hope that clarifies things a bit. Now, let me explain what Jeff's saying there. When he says drop table, imagine like a table in Excel or something like that, or a spreadsheet program. You've got all of the items that are in the game standard. They're all part of one drop table. Then when an event comes around, you have a much smaller event drop table with all of the new items from the event. Now, when you open loot boxes, you always get something from the new event. So there's actually less stuff there in that table. So in theory, there's more chance that you get a legendary skin or a better quality item from all of the event stuff. Then another user actually quoted what Jeff said and said this back to him: does this apply to epics like emotes and highlight intros too? If so, that changes a lot. And Jeff says, yes, all event content is on a different drop table. Sprays, voice lines, skins, animation, poses. Event content always has an event-themed background when the items open up in front of you. In Halloween Terror, for example, the event items all have a spooky moon background when you open them up, which they do, but I just wish that they had like a different indicator to show you that they were from the older sort of Halloween event, so you know if you're getting new Halloween stuff. Like, I think that makes kind of sense, doesn't it? But yeah, the idea of drop tables is you've got one loot system, or like one kind of pool of loot. That's the standard game loot, and then you've got event loot. And if you open an event loot box and you get a normal legendary skin, that's actually you being very lucky because you're pulling from the normal loot pool and getting a very good result. But you can also, well, you always pull from the event loot pool with the event loot boxes. And this is what Jeff says, just to clarify that. Also, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 event item per event loot box. Of course, you can get more if you're lucky. Now, from my personal experience, especially on my Crushing99 account, which might not be the best account to kind of relate to here, it's had loads and loads of loot boxes bought for it because that's the account that I generally do, you know, loot box opening videos on and stuff like that. And I think it's my highest leveled account as well for single accounts. So it's got a lot of items. So when I open loot boxes, I generally get a lot of the really good stuff really quick, especially if it's new event stuff. Like, I got the Zen cultist skin on the first loot box I opened for Halloween Terror, which is like pretty good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video at that. But don't think that if you get a legendary skin and it's not an event-specific one, it takes the place of event-specific legendary skins, because it doesn't. It just means that you've been very lucky and you've managed to pull a legendary skin from the normal loot pool, and you've always got a chance of getting some event-related stuff. I thought this was... I don't think this has ever actually been explained like this before, so I thought this was a decent thing to discuss. Anyway, guys, get stuck into the Halloween event, get loot boxes, go crazy, earn them in the arcade, get them skins, because Zen, because Zarya, because Symmetra and McCree and maybe not so much Reaper, maybe not so much Torb, but those are the ones I mentioned. They are the bomb, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, I'm Stylosa, this is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I will catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.